Thought I would do a quick update before I get comfortable. I'm gonna get my jammies or lounge stuff on, get something to eat, and get settled in and probably read a little bit. Or definitely read a little bit. I'm reading this Love Light Farms by B.K. Borison. I love these covers. I know it's hard to see on my Kindle, but it's really cute so far. And, you know, it's Christmassy-ish. I mean, it's not super Christmassy, but, I mean, it's about a Christmas tree farm. So, I mean, obviously, it's Christmas. Might as well get a head start. I have plenty of Christmas books I can work my way through. But, and then yesterday, I got some book mail, and that included this. I got a couple of graphic novels. I've read some. I'll give them another chance because I saw a couple that looked cute. I'm mostly interested in romance ones, so if anyone has good recommendations for romance graphic novels, not like manga or anything too like complicated. So but this is the one. So I'm about halfway through this. I marked it with not a bookmark. So even though I don't love the story so far, it's okay. And it didn't get great reviews, but the illustrations are really cute. So it keeps it interesting. And then I got some book mail today. I figured might as well show you some book mail again. And I ordered a bunch of books used books online on like AbeBooks and eBay before I went to the library sale I went to this weekend. And I ended up getting a lot of books. Not a lot. Well, enough. I got books there for and they're like 50 cents or 3 for $1 or something. And of course, when I order them on like AbeBooks, they're like $4 plus shipping or something like that. So they're not expensive, but sale. So I've got lots of books coming in the mail from Abe and eBay. And basically it was cozy mysteries. I was looking for certain authors and series that they have because I really want to try some. I've read a few here and there, but because I've been like really trying to just kind of stick with lighter reads for a little while. I mean, I am not one for triggers or censoring anything I read. I mean, I can read pretty much everything or most of the time, but right now I've been just keeping it light. So since I'm mostly sticking to books that are kind of lighthearted or not super emotional or any of that stuff, I mean, I have mixed in a little bit, but stuff that's just a little bit lighter and definitely some stuff that makes me laugh, which would be nice. And so anyway, they're cute and funny, and they're somewhat short. I like thrillers and mystery type things, and the ones I picked mostly have to do with food or books, so those are interesting. So anyway, totally beside the point. So I posted earlier, I think, my on Instagram my cozy mystery haul from the book sale that I went to on Saturday. But like I said, I ordered a bunch more, so I got some mail today. Anyway, so I got this one, Charms and Chocolate Chips by Bailey Cates. So I was looking for that series. Some Enchanted Eclair. And they always have like little cute animals and food. So got those two. I'm excited to try. This was the other graphic novel that I had found. I got this one. I showed one yesterday, Chef's Kiss, and then the Julia Quinn Bridgerton, or Miss Butterworth and the Mad Baron. But this one I wanted like a spicy one, so it's called Fine Print, and it is definitely spicy from the cover. So I was thinking I should vlog because I haven't in a while, and I've still been reading, but like I said, I haven't read anything like amazing lately. One book I had a good 5-star last month. That's it. I'm really hoping to find some good ones so I can share with you guys, but I thought I would just do a vlog. And I'm reading Love Light Farms right now. And I'm about halfway through. I want to finish this one, so I'm hoping I can finish this one tonight because I'm about halfway, and these don't take long to read. And then if I'm still in the mood for a graphic novel, I might pick this one up or Chef's Kiss. So anyway, this is just going to be me reading whatever and talking about whatever, because it's been a while since I've vlogged and chatted with you guys, and I miss everybody, and I've just been kind of blah. I'm feeling a little better. This is good motivation to keep me reading and updating. Because the more, when I read, the more I talk about the book, the more I, can remember and realize my enjoyment. Anyway, that's my long update, but I'm going to go get comfy and settled in, have a little something to eat. And probably I'm just planning on relaxing. I had kind of a little bit of a crazy weekend, so I didn't get a ton of relaxing got done, as that's a requirement for me. Maybe I'll annotate some books. I haven't done that in a while. I have a bunch ready to be done. I just have to be in the right mood. So anyway, anything that takes me away from actually reading usually ends up getting put on the back burner. So, or vice versa. If I am avoiding because I'm reading something I'm not loving, I'll do other things besides read, which makes no sense. I need to allow myself to DNF. So what's everyone's thoughts on DNFing, actually, now that I'm mentioning it? I always feel really guilty DNFing, and I feel like I'm missing out. Like, maybe it's just me. Like, I'm DNFing it because I'm just not getting into it. But sometimes I DNF for other reasons. I think it was Highlander for Hannah. It's something new that just really, it's got a really cute, illustrated cover, and it's it's compared a little bit to, an Outlander rom-com thing. And I think it has time travel and, a Scottish Highlander. Anyway, I was doing a try chapter, and I read the first chapter, and the writing was just, it didn't flow. It was just not something I could read for 300 pages. It was very stilted and, choppy, and just, no abbreviations, no flow. And this premise sounds really good, and I really want to read it, but I can't read the way it's written, so I gave up on that one. But when I DNF, though, I try to give it 50 to 100 pages before I do, but that might even be more than I need to sometimes, and then I can actually get to, all the books on my TBR if I don't waste time just finishing a book just because I'm I made it halfway through, even though I'm not really enjoying it. It's going to be a 3-star book. I'm halfway through. Do I finish it? Do I DNF it? Basically that's kind of my question. What do you guys do? You're saying you don't really care too much what happens. I always just think maybe it's me, and if I read it at a different time that I would feel differently about it. And so I don't want to like write it off completely and say I'm not going to read it ever. You know, if someone else like maybe talks about it and says something that sounds interesting, like maybe I should give it another try. I think that's going to be something I'm going to try to do now more often, is DNF books, because I'm just reading too many books that are just mediocre lately. And I know definitely some of it is me. My concentration isn't great. So, and also the books that I'm choosing are pretty light and not a ton of depth. But like I said, I've mixed in some other ones, and I don't know. No crying, I don't think. No, like I said, my 5-star from September was Funny Feelings by Tara DeWitt. And I had seen it a couple places, and I was like, I don't know, it's about a stand-up comedian. Didn't seem like something I'd be into. But then I was like, it says, it's funny. And then I read the dedication someone had posted, and I was like, okay, I gotta read it. Maybe I'll post the picture of the dedication or something, but it's great. So it definitely sold me on picking up the book, and I'm glad I did, because I loved every minute of it. I laughed so much, so many relatable things. There's so many highlights, and I want to show you guys all the great stuff that's in there, because everyone needs to read that book. It's so good. I'm giving myself permission for DNFing, because I want to read some books that I love, and wish me luck with my newest purchases and choices for my TBR. And I will update you guys once I get situated. So these are my cozy mysteries that I've gotten so far, and I cleared a shelf, and I have more coming, so I'm going to have to rearrange, but this is how they fit for now. I thought I'd show you. So, well, that's it.
Wednesday, and I work from home tomorrow, so chances that I'm going to look presentable are low. But I don't know, possibly, because I do have some things I have to do. I may have to run some errands. And I took Friday off. Reading update. So right now I'm just getting settled in. So I'm watching some YouTube, and I was thinking about annotating, possibly. I've got a couple, lots of books ready to annotate, but there's a few that I've been meaning to get to. So that's this one, Funny Feelings. I read it on KU, but of course I had to get myself a physical copy so I could annotate it. So that's, sorry, I'm just kind of being lazy today. Everything's like within reach. This book I read last Christmassy time, but I would read this any time of year, honestly. But since we're coming up on the holidays again, I figured perfect timing anyways. And I have so many things to annotate in here. I loved this book so much. I laughed my ass off. And I needed to. So it was great. That's another one I've got ready to annotate. I've got my tabs and my highlight. And then I do have some other ones ready to do. The Blood and Roses series, the Callie Hart one. I have the bind ups, so there's like 2 per book. So I have 3 books, and each one has two of her stories in it from the series. I know none of the page numbers are going to match up with my Kindle highlights that I use. A lot of times I end up reading on my Kindle and I highlight to annotate, and then I'll actually transfer all those annotated things later into the physical book. And if the pages don't match up, I have to like follow chapters and almost like reread skim read the whole book, because I have to find all the things that highlight. So the pages are going to be all weird in conjunction with the Kindle version that I have. Anyway, I'm always going to be rambly. I can't help myself. This is what I do. This is the whole reason I needed to start a channel, because I can't post anything long enough on Instagram to really get across what I want to say. But anyway, I'm watching Olivia Loves I don't know why I keep saying loves. Olivia Reads a Latte vlogs. I'm going to probably annotate one of these books, and then after I get bored of that, I may read. I'm still reading the Bromance Book Club. I've been kind of both listening and reading. And actually, I own this book physically. I even looked on Amazon and it says I bought it and tells me the date that I bought it. I cannot find this book. I don't know where it is.
No idea. So I'm really annoyed. I mean, my books are semi-organized, so I don't know where, if I got rid of it, which I can't imagine I would have. But I bought it in 2019, so I guess it's a possibility. I'm finally getting around to reading it, and it's really cute. And I'm listening to it and reading it on my Kindle. I'm about halfway through that. So I'll continue with that. And then I think my next audio slash physical slash Kindle, because I have all versions, will be this one. Do You Want to Start a Scandal? Tessa Dare. I've heard this is funny. That's kind of, I think the Bromance Book Club was also one that was listed. I looked up some funny book recommendations, because again, I'm doing the lighthearted thing for right now. Keep light. So this is supposed to be really funny, and I've read Tessa Dare before, and she's usually pretty funny. I also have of her to still read The Wallflower Wager and Romancing the Duke, I think. Another one. I have a couple of hers to read. But anyway, heard this one's funny. So I'm going to read this one, I think, next. I'm going to read it and listen to it. Probably both. But first I need to finish. Bromance Book Club. And then I also would love to finish this graphic novel, Miss Butterworth and the Mad Baron, the Julia Quinn. It's okay, but the illustrations are really cute, and I want to finish it this weekend. I got a couple other graphic novels, and I really have just been in that kind of mood for some reason. So I would like to pick up one of the other graphic novels. If I can finish this graphic novel and the Bromance, I might pick up another graphic novel and then listen to the Tessa Dare. Have something for my eyes, something for my ears, depending on what I'm doing. Ideally, I have the same book that I'm reading physically and Kindle and audio, so that I'm not skipping back and forth. Sometimes take away the enjoyment of a book if I'm reading multiple at once. I don't know if anyone finds that to be true, but I'm trying to maybe stick to one or two books at a time, and so that I no matter what I'm doing, I'm able to read the same, pick up where I leave off or whatever, depending if I have to listen or if I'm totally rambling. So anyway, that's my plan for the night. I got some good book mail. I should have included that in here somewhere, or I will include that, from eBay that I had won. Some cozy mysteries. Of course, now I have to read some because I had cleared off an entire shelf, which again I also will show in here, or have already shown in here, for all my cozy mysteries, because I got a bunch at the library book sale I went to, and I have something coming that I'm going to have to put together. And then I can rearrange some shelves. Everyone seems to really like them. They seem to be kind of more light and fluffy, all that mystery and stuff in there, but it's still kind of just comical. And I got like mostly food related or book related type ones. Let's see. So aside from my reading, I've been watching on Hulu Tell Me Lies, and it's really good. I think I'm on episode 7 of the first season. I think new episodes come out on Wednesdays, so I think a new episode's out today before I start to read. I don't know. I'm being a little bit ambitious, but since I'm able to work from home tomorrow, and I have Friday off, and then it's the weekend tonight, I'm not like super tired, so I don't know why. Although usually reading will change that. So if I start trying to read with my eyes, they do not want to stay open. this morning, and I have a lot to annotate, and I have made it to just the dedication page so far, because I love this dedication so much. This is what definitely sold me on reading this book. Like, I had seen it a couple times, but it didn't sound like something I'd be interested in, so I just kind of whatever. And then somebody posted this dedication, and I was just like, I'm reading that, absolutely. If it's about a character that is like this, because of course I feel like I relate to this. I don't know how many people do, but I don't know, everyone probably knows Elise Myers talks about this, about being too much and go find less. And that's what I try to keep in my mind now, about that thought that I've, had my whole life probably, because, and as a kid, actually, we're getting deep here. I was a shy child, was trying to be good and do what everyone wanted me to. I wasn't diagnosed until I was 15, but I'm sure that it was there. Like I said, I just made it internalized it, and I just was a shy child and just kept things in, as best I could, and just followed along with the rules, it's definitely, obviously gets progressively worse as you age. So that kind of went out the window as I got older. I couldn't, you can't mask it forever. So, like I said, I was diagnosed as a teenager because, that's the time that you really act out. It's just like the stereotypical thing, teenagers, rebellious, whatever. So I was just like, oh, it's just a teenager thing. I don't know if that's really, but of course, as I got older, got in my 20s, and then 30s, and now my 40s, I realized everything, all of these things are true, and, I can see all the signs now. Anyway, you need to read this book. It's so good. It's like, if you just want to laugh, but it definitely has plenty of heart too, because that was my complaint about the books I've been reading. Like last month, this was my only 5-star of the whole month, and I read almost like 20 books, and I can't complain. But I was reading just mediocre books because I'm trying to keep it light, not get too emotional, I love thrillers, and I really want to read them because of the spooky season, but I just don't know that I can handle the mood that they get me in, because they're the point of a thriller, especially the ones I like psychological ones and stuff, like to keep you anxious, to keep you on the edge of your seat and turning the pages, which is fun and I love it, but I don't need any more anxiety right now, so I'm trying to keep that out of the books mostly. So angst is okay, but the anxiety of like a thriller, I can't really deal with, I don't think, right now. I don't know. Totally beside the point. This is a good book to pick up if you're just feeling slumpy, which is also another thing. I've just like the slump. I've been in a reading slump really for months, having issues with concentrating on books. But I always feel like if it's a really good book, I'm going to pay attention. So anyway, this one I loved. I laughed, and I don't think I cried, but there's definitely some good emotional stuff in here too. Lots and lots of relatable stuff. So anyway, I'm going to get on with this annotating because, yeah, it's going to take a while. It's rigid. I have a lot. So I'll show you when I finally finish it, which maybe, who knows when, but might go to the bookstore later. But I do have a couple other errands too. So I always say these things first thing in the morning, and then I have the whole work day, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, right, I'm not doing anything, I'm ready for bed now. So, okay, enough with chit chat here. I'm gonna annotate and maybe listen to some more of the Bromance book club, because I'd like to finish that book today. My graphic novel, the Julia Quinn one, I'd like to finish that also, because I haven't finished anything in a couple of days, and I don't like that. So I'm hoping to get a lot accomplished today, and then I'm off tomorrow. So I expect that I will get a good amount of reading done in the next few days. It's Thursday now, so I have today, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I could probably get some reading done during the day, and then we're having family dinner for my son's 26th birthday. My son is going to be 26 next week, and I cannot believe it. It's insane. I'm telling you, it goes by so much faster than you even imagine. But before you know it, they're, graduating high school and going to college and moving out and having children. But again, I'm like getting super emotional today. Gosh, I need to shut up. So, okay. Annotating this awesome book. I will update you when I do something worth mentioning. Happy Thursday. I know you've probably seen a lot of B-roll today because I worked from home, so I was in my jammies most of the day. Get out to run some errands, and so I had to look a little presentable. Had a few little I had big plans today because I'm off tomorrow, so I'm hoping to get some reading and just maybe organizing. I have something that's going to be delivered hopefully tomorrow, if not today, that I'd like to put together and organize. So maybe I'll have time for that. I don't know. We'll see. Might be a project for next week. Maybe a vlog for that. But I figured I'd give you an update before I get too comfortable. But anyway, I had big plans for tonight. I was like, I'll stay up and watch my shows. I'll read all the books, whatever. No big deal. Well, of course, I'm exhausted because that's how things go. And also, I wake up early, so I'm going to just take a nap. It's only 6 o'clock. I got my errands done with a few glitches. Went to do a curbside pickup order at Home Depot, and they never came out with it. I couldn't find a phone number to call. I had no service to look up a phone number to call, so I had to go in, have them find my order. So I was not happy about that, and it was a heavy item, of course. So that was fun. And then, so I treated myself, which leads me to this. Sorry, I'm a little bit scary. My hair was up, so it looks a little crazy, but I have like a wicked headache. So like I said, again, big plans I had for tonight, but my errands took longer than I expected, but I have eaten and I'm all situated. I'm all comfortable. I'm ready to do whatever. But I think that means taking a nap. But I have plans of reading with my eyes. I want to finish this graphic novel. It's driving me crazy because I really want to try these graphic novels that I got. And there's 2 other ones sitting just looking at me and I'm dying to pick them up, but I will not allow, I need to finish this one. So, but my eyes, like literally, my eyes have been tired. I'd probably take a nap, and I will listen to my audio, which is the Bromance Book Club. So that's good. I can hopefully finish that because I am almost done with that one. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to listen to next. Like I told you guys before, the Tessa Dare one. But again, I'm just in such a mood for thrillers, and I'm just afraid of that it's gonna make me a big chicken. Never used to bother me before. I don't know. Oops, sorry about that. I dropped you. I read true crime and all that kind of stuff, and it didn't get to me, but like for some reason, I'm just like such a baby lately. I can't read anything that's like scary at all because I'm just worried of how it's gonna make me feel. But I have been watching this show on Hulu, Tell Me Lies, that I really like, and that's based on a thriller book, some sort of thriller book. I don't think the book got really great reviews. I'm not going to read the book if I watch the show. I just know myself. So, and it didn't get good reviews either, so. But I like the show, and I have a new episode to watch. So, my plans. Watch that episode. Listen to Bromance Book Club. Read Julia Quinn graphic novel I have. Finish up. And then when I'm done with Bromance, I'll start listening to the Tessa Dare probably audio. And then for reading physically, I would like to pick up another graphic novel when I finish this Julia Quinn one. Unless I pick up a thriller. But I do have quite a few thrillers on audio too. So I don't know if that's... I was thinking about trying listening and reading at the same time and see how that works for me, because that may help my concentration. I feel like I was watching Olivia Reads a Latte blog, and she was talking about that. I've heard people talking about how to doing that, but she was saying that she's done it, and it's like an immersive. I'm sorry, I can't stand my hair is driving me crazy. It's an immersive experience and everything. So I just feel like maybe it would just be helpful in keeping my concentration. So I don't know. I might try that with a thriller where I read, because I do like to read thrillers physically. Whatever. We'll see. So let me show you what. So Target's having their buy one get one half off sale, which of course I still need to see what they have on their website because the store never has much selection of anything, just because it's there. I didn't feel like going all the way to Barnes and Noble. It's a little bit further away. It's not far, but there's just a lot of traffic at this time of day. So, and I'm terrible with traffic. Like, I'm really impatient, so I can't deal with the traffic at all. So I avoid at all costs any areas that have traffic at certain times. So anyway, that meant I didn't want to go to Barnes & Noble because otherwise I have to go later, and then it's dark, and as my eyes are getting older and I can't see very well in the dark driving. But anyway, there's Walmart, Target, there's limited places to go for books. So I was like, let me check. And then I saw Target had buy one, get one half off. So I was like, let me check it out. So I got A Merry Little Meet Cute, Julie Murphy and Sarah Simone, which is covered up with stickers. So that means it's going to be steamy, which is so funny because it does not look at this cover. It does not look steamy at all. And it looks like we have a plus size heroine, which I love. And she's a adult film star or something like that. She's a plus size adult film star, I think it said. And she gets picked for a role in kind of like a Hallmark movie, it seems like. Or some kind of wholesome Lifetime type movie, something more wholesome.
and they don't know, they must not know about her past. I'm not really sure all the details, but so she has to kind of pretend that she isn't adult film star or whatever. So it sounds really cute, and I mean, it's funny that this is probably really spicy, and it's blurred by Tessa Bailey. I mean, come on. And it looks like it's going to be this cutesy little thing. So I got that. And I've seen it around, and I was kind of intrigued. And then this one's funny. I was watching YouTube videos while I was working today, and Jess from Peace Love Books said she read this one. Her dad had recommended, said he really loved it. So, Hidden Pictures, Jason something, Recolak? I don't know. I don't know. It sounds a little weird, but interesting, and it sounds like also something my husband might like. So that's also part of it, because my husband really likes thrillers too. So that's also a good excuse for me to get thrillers, because he will read them. He reads on his, he prefers reading on his Kindle, but if I tell him the premise, at least, sometimes I can get him to read it anyway. So I wanted to try that one out. It's like a little kid is drawing pictures of like death scenes or something. Figure out some sort of mystery going on. I don't know. And then this is the newest Megan Miranda, The Last to Vanish. And you know what's funny? I think I own like almost all of her books, and I've not read one ever. I don't even know if I like her. I mean, her books, her writing. I'm sure she's a wonderful person. But, I mean, it's blurbed for some great stuff here. And there's an exclusive epilogue, Target. And so, again, these were all buy one, get one half off. So, I've heard good things, so I had to try it. This one, for some reason, I feel like I may own this, but I don't think so. I've looked at it, I think, and I don't think I ever bought it. I got the first one, but I got Hook, Line, and Sinker, Tessa Bailey. I have It Happened One Summer, which I've read. Haven't read this one. I started listening to it, but there's a lot of texting going on in the beginning or something, and I couldn't follow it in the audio. It was weird. In audio, it doesn't come across very well to me. So I thought if I have it physically, then, because I really like the first book, It Happened One Summer. I have that to annotate, which I really wanted the sprayed edge one, but I couldn't. It's on sale. So Love on the Brain, Ellie Hazelwood. I read The Love Hypothesis and really liked it. I mean, I didn't love it. I'm going to give this a try. I'll probably listen to it, but we'll see. I don't know. So I only got 6 books, so it was pretty good. But I'm going to check the website because I know they have a lot more selection. And then I may have placed a small Amazon order of books that one book they did not have at Barnes & Noble, and the other book they did. But if they had both of them, I probably would have gone to Barnes & Noble, but they didn't. They only had one. So, and it says they were going to come Saturday. All but one of them is coming Saturday. So, we'll see. So, run to Target to do your buy one, get one half off. I do some pre-orders, I think, too. So, anyway, so I'm going to wrap this up because this is long. Hopefully I can edit this down. But I've got a plan. I need to finish. But first things first, I need to take a nap. So I'm going to listen to Bromance Book Club while I just rest my eyes, hopefully fall asleep for a little while. And then when I wake up, I think I'm going to watch my show first, just to wake up a little bit. And then hopefully I can finish the graphic novel. I'm hoping that this will keep me accountable. And I will hopefully update you if I do or don't. And like I said, I don't have any time like constraints tomorrow, so I can sleep in and then I can have a lazy morning and I can read all morning if I want. I can get up, have my coffee, watch YouTube, watch whatever, read. I love lazy mornings. It's my favorite thing ever. So, and then also maybe Saturday, or probably would be the day, have a fire again outside. Because it's like kind of cool, but still nice. And I was out there reading by the fire the other day, but I haven't gotten into editing too much yet. So I'm trying to be organized about it so that editing isn't a nightmare, but we'll see. And I'm trying a couple new things. So I'm hoping this will flow much better, this vlog. Let me know if you like it, if you don't, what you like. I like the B-roll because I personally just like watching it. So I'm always thinking like, what can I film for B-roll? So I don't know if you like that or not, but anyway, okay, I'm gonna shut up and take a little nap, and I will hopefully get those things done tonight. I don't know if I'll check in again tonight. Probably, who knows? I'll be up at midnight. But definitely in the morning. And so I will talk to you Happy Friday, everybody. I know it's happy for me since I am not working today. So I've had a productive morning. Organizing a little, cleaning a little, relaxing a little. But anyway, I finished this one and I was listening to it mostly while I was doing my organizing and stuff, and it was cute. It was a little bit silly, so it was a funny one, which is what I had, the reason I picked it up. I was looking for funny,
something funny and lighthearted, and it was that, and it was cute. I liked it. And the romance was still pretty steamy and everything, even though it was, you know, a little bit rom-com-y. But, you know, it just the signature, like, Tessa Dare style. It's in the Spindle Cove series, which I've read a couple of books from that series, all kind of out of order. But anyway, I really liked it. It was cute. I give it 4 stars, I say. So anyway, and then the Bromance Book Club I also finished this morning. I'll show in here. And that one was really cute too. I give that one 4 stars, I think, too. So I finished 2 books so far, and I'm halfway through my Julia Quinn graphic novel, and that's my next plan, is to finish. I'm gonna go finish that maybe before my husband wakes up, because he worked last night. So I've been letting him sleep, and he wants to get up around noonish so we can get some other things done for the birthday on Sunday, and, you know, just weekend stuff. But so I think I'm gonna take advantage of a little bit more quiet time and try to finish that graphic novel, so then I can show you guys something new in this vlog before I end it, and I'll have finished some things. So, but I finished this one, and it was really cute. If you're looking for something a little funny, like, it's kind of like he's a spy and she is kind of like a wannabe spy, and she's like, oh, you know, let me be your helper, and her mom is just trying to set her up because he's a Marquess, and he's actually the brother from another book. I can't remember the name of it, but I read it. It's the brother of the hero in that book. If I remember, I'll try to stick the name of it or something in here, maybe. He was like engaged to the girl, and then she, for like years, and then he never came back from like being away, and then but the end of the book, you know, ends up with his brother. So this is now his story later. So this is a little bit older hero, so it's kind of an age gap, I think. I'm sure she's pretty young in this one, which, I mean, back these historical romance, I mean, a lot of them were age gap. A lot of the men were older. So anyway, it was really cute. It was typical Tessa Dare. So I only have a couple of hers that I haven't read. The Wallflower Raiser, and there's a couple, like another one, I can't remember the name, but this one was cute. So check it out. So I'm gonna go stop cleaning and organizing and just go relax and read for a little while, and while I can. And I will check in later. Alright, so I got it all put together. Can't get far enough back to get you a good view, but the stuff in the corner, eventually I will find another place for it, because I don't obviously like the way it looks, like all messy, and I'd like to slide the shelf away from the light switch, and probably the lamp's gonna go, I don't know. But now I have all these shelves, so I can put these books away. I have books in boxes there, and then, you know, I just have other books everywhere that need to be shelved. Random stuff. I have some books that this is all mostly my books that I have not read, so like my to be read books, but we'll see, because I have some books that are already read that I don't have space for, but I don't know. Anyway, so now my next project is to figure out what I want on what shelves. I don't know. I have a lot of mass markets, And these shelves work really well to fit a lot. I mean, I don't love them double stacked, but I don't want to take up, have like so many shelves to just have them all single. And I have 2 mass market shelves in my room too. But anyway, we're going to just ignore that right now. Anyway, so I can move all my like regular size, like romance maybe over here, my historical fiction. I have a shelf here of historical fiction and then these couple shelves, and then I can do maybe more mass markets here instead. And then, like I said, maybe move these 2 shelves of romance, and then I have a shelf of romance over there I can move over. We'll see. I don't know. But I wanted to show you guys. Hopefully I put in some clips of me putting it together. I don't know. I look crazy, so we'll have to review the footage. But this is it. And ignore the mess. Hopefully I can get some good shots once I decide what books are going to go on it. But this is it for now. So I've been listening to Lizzie something's Best Mistake. I forgot the full name of it. I'll show it in here or post a picture. I've been listening to that, and I'm really, really liking it a lot. Pretty sure it's going to be 5 stars. While I've been putting it together, listening to it, so I'm about 65% through probably. And I hadn't realized, I'd heard about it from Sam Reads a Little, because it's a surprise pregnancy book, which you pretty much find out right away. So anyway, it caught my interest, and then I found out that I had ADHD, neurodiverse rep. So I was like, oh, okay. So I started reading it, and it's really good. I'm learning and relating a lot, and it's interesting. I like it. So I will update you. Also finished a couple things, and almost finished with another thing. So I'll update my reading soon, but this is my morning update. So I figured I'd listen to that book while I put this together and get that done so I can decide on how to organize my shelves. Like, I have so many mass markets on these shelves that I feel like I should kind of just keep it that way. And then also the way this shelf looks, I think it would just look better with not a ton of books, obviously, and it's not like super, like I have to attach it to the wall, but I'm gonna wait until I decide if I'm gonna move it over a little bit first. But anyway, okay, I gotta run because I've got stuff to do, get ready for a birthday tomorrow for my son. So just some things around the house. Maybe I'll continue listening to my book, but I will update you. Maybe you might have a little bit of a fire later outside, and maybe I can do some reading out there after I get some things done in the house. But I do have to run out and pick up a cake and shower. So anyway, this is my morning project because I couldn't help myself. So thought I'd share. I would update you before my husband starts sawing and making a lot of noise, because my clip last time that I was out here couldn't even hear me because it was so loud and I didn't realize it. But it's Saturday, and I think we've got most of the things done need to get done out in and outside of the house for the birthday party tomorrow. So now we're just hanging out and having a nice fire outside for a nice, beautiful fall day. It's sunny. It's like not super cold. And I'm gonna read by the fire because I'm like cozy. I got my blankie and everything. But later, I did make a stop at Ulta, which I should put in here, I guess, or I will. And I wanted to get some Halloween nail, like, sticker type thing. I got these two. I got this one, which is really cute, and my grandson will really like. And then I got this one, which is the gel, semi-cured gel, so they're a little bit harder, and then you have to use the light, which I do have the light, and I've used these before, and they're good, and they do hold up really well. And look how cute they are with the ghosts and the little hearts and stuff. So I need your guys' help. I may post a poll or something on Instagram to see which one I should do first, because I'll do them both, but I just don't know which one to pick first. I want the pink, of course, but also don't want to deal with the light and stuff. So, but then again, they are a little bit more durable, and I'm going to be cooking tomorrow. So anyway, that's my first thing. I've got to decide which ones to put on later when I go inside. But for now, I'm reading, and I'll show you what my update is. I finished the Miss Butterworth and the Mad Baron graphic novel I was reading. I'll wrap up all the books I finished at the end in some way to show you guys, and hopefully some thoughts. But I'm still dipping my toes in, so I don't know about how I feel about graphic novels completely yet. So, but speaking of, I'm reading this one right now, and I'm almost done, and it is very interesting. It's keeping my attention for sure, but it's a little confusing, but the illustrations are really pretty. So it makes it easy to get through, even though I'm kind of a little confused about what is going on, because it's kind of got a bunch of different stories, and I assume that at the end they're gonna all kind of come together and you'll figure out. I think it's like origins of how like these demon kind of succubus and incubus came about. I do like it, but it's different. And I have another graphic novel, Chef's Kiss, that I want to pick up. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up right immediately, because this will be 2 graphic novels, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of a break. And I think I might pick this one up that I just got the other day at the Target sale. I'm gonna read physically out here because it's very sunny and I can't see my Kindle. And I could listen, but I really wanted to read. The story a lot of times for me, rather than listening. But I do have it on audio, so I can start it reading it here and pick it up on audio when I need to be doing something later, tomorrow, whatever. The audio that I'm listening to right now, Lizzie Blake's Best Mistake, it's called, and the author is Maisie something Eddington, I think. This one I heard about from Sam Reads a Little, and it was a surprise. She said it was a surprise pregnancy, which I know is her favorite, and it's one of the ones I like too. So it's always funny to see how people, that happens, and then they end up together and finding out about each other and learning all the little quirks and stuff. So I'm listening to that, and I'm about 70% in, so I'm almost done. I was listening to that while I was putting the shelf together, and I have the physical copy that's supposed to come today, and I thought it would be here by now, but beside the point, not here yet. So if I'm going to finish fine print really quick, probably will only take me like at the most half an hour. I don't even think it'll take that long depending on my attention span. Sorry, here comes the noise. But finish that one up, and then I'm going to start A Merry Little Meet Cute.
This cover is so damn cute, and it sounds like it's pretty sexy. She's like a adult film star or something, but she ends up in like a Hallmark movie or something, and so she has to kind of keep that under wraps, like her history. So that's what I'm getting from the synopsis. So that's what I'm going to pick up next, unless by some miracle my other book shows up. In the meantime, I'd rather finish that one up since I'm almost done with it on audio anyway, because I'd like to not leave anything unfinished for the vlog, and I want to finish it up today. I think maybe I'll start a new one tomorrow, but this one is definitely long enough, so I don't want you guys to be like sick of me. But all right, I'm gonna shut up now and read and wait for my mailman, I guess. Stalk him, and I will talk to you later. Having one of those days where I need my comfort watch of Twilight. So let's see how far I got. This is the beginning of the first one. So there's definitely weekends where I will watch all of them multiple times. And then I am also doing a color paint by number on my iPad. Both are usually relaxing and help with some anxiety. So that's what I'm gonna do for a little while. Maybe take a break from reading. He's the chief of police. That's about it. Hello, so it's Sunday morning and I wanted to film a quick wrap up because I don't think I'm gonna finish my other book until maybe later in the day when I'm doing some cooking. I might be listening to it, but I better try to close this out. So, and then maybe. All right. So this is what I'm reading right now. Lizzie Blake's Best Mistake by Maisie Eddings. Actually, I've been listening to it, but I got my copy. So, already I'm almost done with it. And I was really trying to finish it before I ended this vlog, but I have so much going on when I'm going to have time to edit. And I really want to get this vlog up, so I will have good motivation to continue and start a vlog for next week so that I can wrap up this book later. But definitely, regardless, I'm almost done with it anyway, and I'm about like 80% or more, and I'm loving it, and I'm loving the ADHD rep in here. There's like lots of information. I've learned some things, like things that, you know, go on, whatever, but, and, you know, they talk about things that you don't read about or hear about a lot, like executive dysfunction and things like that, and explains, I mean, some of it is a little stereotypical, the things that she does, like, you know, but it's true. I mean, like, and like how people, you know, get mad at her for things that she, you know, you just can't help, like being late or forgetting things. It's just part of it. And when people get mad at you, and then you have this thing, I can't remember what, it's rejection something. I'm planning to vlog again, I think, because it was nice, it was fun. It motivated me to do, you know, actually do some things rather than just make plans and then not follow through. So I need to be held accountable. So anyway, this is what I'm reading, listening to right now. Haven't finished it, but for purposes of this wrap up, first book I read was this one. It was really cute. I didn't love it, so I don't know that if I'll get a physical copy, but I did read it on my Kindle on KU, and it was cute. And it's about a woman. She owns a Christmas tree farm, and she enters a contest and lies about having a boyfriend that she runs the Christmas tree farm with, and so she gets her best friend to like do fake dating, and of course, so it's a friends to lovers.
It was cute, which Friends Flowers isn't my favorite, so I think that's really the reason why. But of course, this cover is freaking adorable. But anyway, and then I read, I think next was the Romance Book Club. And that was really cute. I was trying to look for some kind of lighthearted, funnier books. And this, I'm sure everyone knows by now, but it's about a guy and his wife who are having some problems. He's a professional baseball player. And anyway, he finds out she's been faking orgasms. And then anyway, it turns into more than that. Obviously, they have other issues. They have twin little girls. But anyway, his wife decides, not decides, but talks to, she wants a divorce and he wants to win her back. And turns out his baseball teammates have a book club where they read romance books and use what they read in there to help them with their relationships. So it's really cute, but I'm sure everyone knows what it's about by now. But I like this one. This one I gave 4 stars. Again, Love Light Farms, I think I gave it 4 stars. So, and then I wanted to pick up some graphic novels, so I bought a couple. And this is one of them. I got Mrs. Butterworth and the Mad Baron, Julia Quinn, and the story was just okay, but I really did love the illustrations in here and stuff. So it did make an average story better. I know it didn't get great ratings, but I decided to read it regardless. But it was cute. I'm glad I have it because I have the Bridgerton books. And then since I was kind of in a historical mood, and I've heard this one is funny and cute, and it was cute. It was kind of, I think I mentioned a little bit of it about it. It's a little bit silly. And he's a spy, and she is kind of like a wannabe spy, and it's, she's like wants to go along with, and she's trying to get him to admit that he's a spy, which at first he doesn't. But anyway, of course it turned into a little romance, and it's just really cute. Typical Tessa Dare style, kind of comical and more feels a little bit contemporary, but in historical settings. So it's good for when you're just starting out. And I haven't read historical that much lately, so it was a good thing to read to get me in the mood, because now I think I might pick another historical up soon. And then I wanted to pick up another graphic novel, so I had gotten this one, which obviously, because I love this cover, and look at how gorgeous. But it is very sexy, and the story was pretty confusing. And I think it's just that I'm not used to graphic novels. So there was kind of little stories and then I think there's more volumes. I think this is just the first volume, and there's more. So I'd have to pick up the next one to see, because it kind of seems like it left off on a cliffhanger from what I'm gathering of what I read. So anyway, I have another graphic novel I want to pick up too, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure if I love them, but so I was able to finish 5 books, almost 6, for this week's reading. So I'm glad. I know I showed some thrillers in the beginning of the vlog, and I did really want to read a thriller, so I'm kind of but I'm drawn to the thrillers. I keep buying more. I need to stop, because I have so many that I'm just dying to read. But anyway, so I'm wrapping this up, and I think I'm going to start another vlog for next week. But for now, this is the end. I'm not going to show myself because it is 6 a.m. and I'm not looking cute. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I know there's a lot of B-roll This is the state of my shelves at this point, and I've got this bag and a couple boxes, and I've got this shelf. So that will be in the vlog next week. I've got to do my cute Halloween nails. So unless by some miracle I get any of this stuff done and in with editing, that'll be for next week. But for now, I will talk to you guys later.